5 World News.
Many of the victims of Harvey escaping those dangerous flood waters head to those evacuation centers. But the problem is, after they've been rescued, those centers are now completely overwhelmed. The Red Cross saying more than 17,000 people are in shelters in Texas right now. ABC Chief National Correspondent Tom Yamas is in Houston this morning with more on that side of the story. Tom, good morning.
Amy, good morning to you. You'll remember right here on GMA yesterday, we brought you those images of people sleeping on the convention floor here in Houston. This morning, a much different story. Take a look just behind me. This is a new mass shelter they have just opened in Houston. This is the same area where the Texans play football. They're going to house 10,000 people here, and they say all 10,000 will have a cot to sleep. Let me show you what's going to happen. It's pretty much the same setup. They register through here. They come in right through there. They get FEMA health assistance, and then they walk through those doors, and that's their new home. Now, this is a mix of people who have been through so much. We have people from the overflow crowd at the convention center. We also have people from other crowded shelters and even those recently rescued. Overnight, the calls for rescue keep pouring in. Last night, 600 more.
People that are calling out, people have been stranded for days.
The city of Houston and the Red Cross responding to the influx of people needing help, now opening new shelters, including one at the NRG Center. Overnight, buses started transporting people to the football stadium. At last check, more than 10,000 were looking for shelter, the number growing, but only 5,000 cots were available at the convention center. We found 18-year-old Talia Castro outside the convention hall in a separate area, so she, her baby, and 3 nephews could sleep on a carpeted floor.
How'd you get out with the children?
The helicopter had came over the house and they came and got us, and we came outside, and I wasn't able to bring anything. It was enough room for me to go in the basket and for all the kids to fit.
Stories like that are what volunteer Lisa Saylor says she hears all day.
It's hard to keep it together. I lost it several times. I had a lady yesterday, a young mom, that stood in water for a day and a half with her girls because she didn't want to leave her home.
Outside, still a very dangerous situation in parts of the Houston area. At least 9 confirmed deaths, including Houston Police Sergeant Steve Perez, who drowned in floodwaters just 2 days shy of his 61st birthday. Houston's police chief moved to tears.
We couldn't find him, and once our dive team got there, it was too treacherous to go under and look for him.
Many more missing, including 6 of Rick Saldivar's family members, 4 children, the youngest just 6 years old, and their great-grandparents. They were trapped in their van and swept away by floodwaters. Rick's brother, the only survivor.
The road dips, and that's where the van started floating, and it pulled the van to the right and put it in the bayou.
And around the flood-damaged areas, there are still pockets of chaos. At this supermarket in the northeast section of the city, people scavenging the waters and some entering the locked store, coming out with their arms full. And now, Houston's mayor implementing a curfew from midnight to 5 a.m. Police telling people to stay calm and follow the law. Now, last night we saw something at the convention center we haven't seen yet, a long line of people that stretched around the block. It was not people looking for housing. It was people looking to help out. The people of Houston are answering that call, George.
Well, they sure are, Tom. Thanks very much.